born and bred in a small town called Tokoroa, a timber town, a bit of a rough and ready town, but a town that was built on sports. So in my day there was 3 rugby clubs, 3 senior teams, you know, all the junior teams underneath it. I played rugby for Pirates Tokoroa, that was my club. Then I moved into triathlon and I really sort of found my calling. I left school and worked in a bush gang with, you know, some pretty hardcore gangsters, but I knew I could do more. Never thought I'd get a degree, let alone a PhD. Part of my journey is about dyslexia, so it's facing these challenges, but it's by facing the challenges I did, by working around them and actually using the failures as my strength. I've thought about this for years. It actually started, I guess, right here around us, right on the Apolima Strait, 2018. I guess was my first official big open water marathon swim, over 20 Ks. I lived in Samoa for nearly 4 years with my family. Like my son is 19 now, he was 2.5 when we moved here. My daughter's nearly 25. It's a big connection for the family. I come to work for the Samoa Rugby Union. I was the head trainer, sports scientist for Manu Samoa. So I have a lot of connections here to Samoa. I was also bestowed a title from Satapuala village, which is about 500 metres, a kilometre from here. And so close to the strait, having done the strait, having achieved the one-way, Upolu to Savaii, it's just, yeah, I guess it's a nagging desire to do it. Done it once, I want to be the first person to ever swim the Apolima there and back. It was just timing and fitting in how it would work. I was pretty determined to complete, which I did earlier this year, the New Zealand Triple Crown. So I was only the 12th person to ever do that, length of Lake Taupo, Favo Strait and the Cook Strait. My success has been that I've failed excessively in my life, but it's those failures have given me the strength to just find a different way through. There's a term we use in the military, the 6 Ps. Prior preparation prevents piss poor performance. You plan, you prep, you make sure when you step off, you cross that white line, you're ready to go. But I think overall, the key factor is just your headspace. You've just got to have a strong headspace. Know why you're there. I guess to a point, be prepared to suffer, because if you don't, you wouldn't be taking it on. The key message I would like people to take away from what I'm doing with my Dr. Dave Swims platform and here to do the Apolima XX is dream big and don't be afraid to fail. The Cook Strait, it takes nearly 2 hours to get to the start because you've got to go right out through the Marlborough Sounds right in to the Cook Strait and then to the start. And on the Favo Strait, depending on the tide, we went south to north. So you leave Bluff and it's like, what was that? 2 hours again on the boat across to Stewart Island, yeah.
Yeah, solid, yeah.
Okay. I think I'm good for about 12 hours, thereabouts. Yep, all going well on the tides. Yeah, you can put it pretty heavy, pretty thick on there, both sides.
Straight down or drop straight down?
Thank you, John. Got a good day planned for us?
Ja, say the prayers in my language. For I malos si leu so ya tabit. Awale au sangai.
Amen. Yeah.
I'll tell you to stop when I want you to stop, okay?
Okay.
Don't stop till I tell you to. Do this shit.
Yep.
Tavita eka.
So this is his feed schedule for the day. Every 30 minutes we're going to feed him.
As soon as you start your swim, you get your head down in the water, you look up, you can't see a thing. It's just, you're looking into the abyss, or it's so far to go. The wind, the sea life, part of the challenges is that with the true ocean swimming is you don't know if you're going to get pushed on the tides, the currents. You've got to really live in the moment, and in these ocean swims, you really have to be in tune with your crew, your boat. You have to be able to take instructions on board. We're well planned, everything's laid out, food's laid out, the plan's laid out.
You want to play?
Yeah, boy.
Going well, mate. The prevailing conditions in this particular swim is the current. So despite the wind being 10 knots, so it's near 20 k's an hour, the current's actually pushing the swimmer north. So at this point, we are probably a kilometre north than what we should be.
You You've got to head that way. Otherwise it's going to turn to shit real quick.
So what goes through my head in the middle of the ocean when it's nothing but me in the ocean? I think about my stroke. I guess I think about my planning. I always think about my family. Quite often I get to a point and you think, I'm hurting, I've still got 10 k's to go, 20 k's to go, I've got this, but you know what? I'd rather be in no place than I am right now.
Get to the water, get to the wall, and we're done the first half. Then it's on the way home.
So ideally we would have wanted to be turning around in 6 hours, but it's going to be 7 hours. Things are getting rough, mate.
Yeah.
Have you got an hour in you?
Yeah.
Coming on to 11 hours into the swim, so it's the time is okay. We were expecting up to 15, 16 hours for this swim. Best case scenario is for 12 hours. So we still have some time up our sleeve to play with. The conditions have turned somewhat fairly heavy on us. So the prediction of 10 knots is more like 15 knots right now from the north. So that's what's causing the surf and the waves up to 3 meters. Do you reckon, John?
Yeah, up to 3.
Up to 3 meters.
If shit does hit the fan, it becomes quite a survival instinct. And now I just have to deal with what's happening right here, right now. I won't put myself in big risk and danger. If I get told that's it, that's it. Part of it is, I've been swimming through life ever since I was born, and part of my journey is about dyslexia, so it's facing these challenges, and then the ocean's been, swimming through the world of a big ocean. Well, it's just amazing how much the big swells just beat you up so much.
Yeah. Well, much earlier on in the day,
Topped at the office today, didn't go my way. But them's the breaks. That's the world of open water marathon swimming. I got dealt some pretty tough hands today. I pushed to failure. Don't be scared to fail. I think about all the young kids with dyslexia. The further I can push, the further we can raise awareness, and just to show people what you can do. Also, just feel a bit stink for everyone that supported me. Obviously, you feel like you're letting people down, but like I say, that's the way it goes sometimes, and it can't be helped, and it does come down to safety. I guess in the end, it just come down to the fact that I was just in a position where it was going to be impossible to carry on with the conditions I had to swim in the back straight, up to 3 meter swells. Half the boat was spewing. It's getting pretty hairy there. I was just getting absolutely beaten up for about 5 hours. Just hard to get a stroke, hard to string anything together, just getting absolutely smashed around. But I need to say a massive thank you to Leaf Foods, who are a massive supporter today and massive sponsor. The Leaf Blades are awesome. Yeah, I did set out to do something that hasn't been done today, the double on Apolima. I guess it's created quite a lot of interest in that, but also in what I'm doing with swimming, with open water swimming. Having the locals here crewing the boat and different people, just for them to comprehend. They're even blown away. I could swim 31 kilometres and get to the Apolima and turn around and come back like I did. So it's showing people what we can do. and also for, I guess, Samoa, just having the community involved. Everyone's been really interested in this journey, and I think at the end of the day it is just it's a journey. I've got to practice what I preach, you know, that we can't always succeed in everything. We try our damnedest, we put the best things in place to do it, but if we don't, we just got to regroup, regather, recover, sleep, and find the next challenge and start working towards that.